Hey everybody, Britical Saiyans here. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Matt.
And we've got the black reveals for Spirit Boost.
Yeah.
Cross Spirit Team. Yeah.
Cross Spirits, yep. Okay, so, start off with, we got Sin Shenron. But it's Xeno. Ha ha ha. So he's got blocker, auto. When you activate a Shadow Dragon card, or Shadow Dragon extra card from your hand, you and your opponent place a top card of your decks in your drop areas. Auto, choose one black Shadow Dragon card in your hand and discard it. When this card attacks, draw one card, then switch this card to active mode. And then Awaken, when you life is at 4 or less, or 7 or more black Shadow Dragon cards are in your drop area, you may draw one card, switch up to 1 your energy to active mode, and flip this card over. That's what I was on about before they even made the Shadow Dragon deck. I was like, it needs to do something like to do with the Shadow Dragons in the drop area.
Yeah.
Before they even ever existed. And now they're going to do it for the black one. So we got Sin Shenron, Resonance of Shadow, I think. Yeah. He's got 15k, so I'm going to point that out due to the fact that he has blocker again. And sometimes when they awaken, they do change when they have skills like that. So no, he's gone from 10 to 15. Also, when you activate a Shadow Dragon extra card from your hand, your opponent places a top card of a deck in the drop area. Also, when this card attacks, draw one card, and this card gains 5k power for the turn. At the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode. Obviously, because it needs to be able to be inactive. Because, like, come on, if you couldn't swing, if you had to choose between swinging with this and blocking with it, it'd just be like, I'm just gonna swing all the time. Because why wouldn't you? If it's gonna, would you not draw a card just for the sake of blocking? It's like,
yeah. I like the fact though that you can just block any attack with it because it's your leader card.
So we got activate main / battle once per turn, spirit boost 1, yada 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 yada. Choose up to 1 Shadow Dragon extra card in your hand and activate his activate main / battle skill without paying his energy cost. Okay.
So we got SS4 Barlock Spirit Resonance. That's a 15. Oh, it's got specified cost of 2.
It's also an SR.
Yeah, it's an SR. It's got 15k. And its auto is once per turn. When you remove a marker from this card using Spirit Boost skill, send it to 1 battle card from your opponent's drop area to their warp. Nice. +1 active main, draw a card. Then -2 active main until the end of your opponent's next turn. They can't attack with battle cards unless they choose 1 card in their hand and send it to their warp each time. That's nasty.
The fact that they are specifying it costs 2 black.
Yes.
As opposed to normally when they just straight up colorless and then you just got to pay X amount for given whatever markers.
Yeah, they've had to limit it to needing black cards in the deck.
Like this Toa one here has got no specified cost.
Yeah, but you're not really going to use it in anything else.
No. So we got Toa, we've got 10k power. Also, when your leader activates a blocker skill, place the top card of your deck in your drop area, then add a marker to this card. Oh, what a shocker, it goes with that deck. Xeno, so of course Toa's going to be the one that goes with it.
Yeah.
+1, activate main, draw 1 card, then choose 1 card in your hand and up to 3 Shadow Dragon extra cards in your drop area. Place them at the bottom of the owner's deck in any order. -7, activate main. If your leader card is a Shadow Dragon card, choose up to 7 black Shadow Dragon cards with different character names in your hand and or drop area and play them. Okay, seems very, very similar to another card that already exists. Except that one costs 6. And that's energy.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. Is like it's on the unison, so it requires you to use that more. But the plus side is it can gain markers fairly quickly because you can just block with your leader.
Yes, but you're also spirit boosting. There's a lot of spirit boost. If you hit 7 markers, you're doing your deck.
Arguably, I mean, they're gonna have the super combo to help, aren't they?
Yeah, but if you get to 7 markers, you're either not doing the spirit boost whatsoever, which means you wouldn't even be doing the leader skill.
Yeah.
And there's probably loads of other cards as well.
Or you're just amazing at resource management.
Yeah. And your opponent's not even thinking about your units and just doesn't care for it.
So we've got Kibito Kai opening strike. So you 1 cost with 3k power. When it's played, you draw a card. And then the secondary auto is, if it's your turn, when this card is used in the combo, if your opponent has 3 or less energy, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 30k power or more and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck.
I hate Dark Broly.
Pretty much.
It's literally a silver bullet for Dark Broly, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's already one that exists as Demigod. I think it doesn't really have a cost. Or, yeah, you just kind of combo with it, it does it.
Yeah, you can do that as well, but it's got an on-play skill if you want to.
I guess, yeah, it just makes it more useful.
I mean, the other one was just as useful. Alright, so we got Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku preparing for fusion. So 6 costs, 30k power, it's got blocker, Xeno Evolve for Bomb Black onto a Son Goku Xeno with energy cost of 1. When this card is played, when this card is played, or its blocker skill is activated, play out to 1 black skill as battle card with energy cost of 1 from your drop area or warp in rest mode. And there's the Son Goku to go with it.
And then we got SS4 Vegeta preparing for a fusion. So it's 6 drop 30k. Xeno Evolve by paying 1 black onto Vegeta Xeno, range cost of 1. And its auto is when this card attacks, you choose up to 1 black skills battle card in your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. And
that's Vegeta. Oh, okay. So we got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta thwarting the Dark Empire. Yeah. 8 cost, 35k power. It is an SR. It has triple attack and blocker. It has permanent. While this card's in rest mode, it can't be KO'd by your opponent's skills. God damn. Anything else this thing you want to do? Also, once per turn, when this card attacks, your opponent chooses 2 cards in their hand and 2 of their battle cards, ignoring barrier and sends them to your owner's warps. At the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode. Ew. Activate main, pay 4, choose 1 Son Goku Xeno card and 1 Vegeta Xeno card in your battle area and drop or drop area and send them to your owner's warps. Play this card from your hand. Ew. Ew. The card is just wrong on so many levels. That's just insane.
So
it removes 4 cards a turn.
Yeah. Fun. So we got Rebellu Meticulous Investigator.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 1 drop 3k power, it's got blocker.
It's also very wordy.
Yeah. Auto limit 1. If your opponent has 3 or less energy and you place this card that's in its drop area from your hand or battle area, when your opponent activates the active skill on an extra card with an energy cost of 1 or 2 that doesn't have keyword skills or special trait from their hand without paying its energy cost, they may pay the cost of that card. If they don't, draw 2 cards, play this card from your drop area in rest mode, and you can't activate this skill at... Oh, you can activate this skill at counter timing.
My brain.
So
wordy.
I'm just trying to...
What are you trying to process?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a simpler way to explain it. So if your extra card has an active main or battle and has a cost of 1 between 1 and 2, but so like if it doesn't have like once per turn, or this card counts as like Warrior of Universe 7 on it, you can basically make your opponent use the energy, or you draw 2 and play a blocker for free. They'll probably just like draw 2 because they don't want to pay the cost. So why would they be like, you know what, actually I'll pay the cost now?
Alright, so we got Sin Shenron Negative Energy Explosion. So it's a 4 cost, 20k power. It's got Deflect, Double Strike, Barrier, Blocker. May as well put dual attack on there as well.
Yeah.
Because then it can swing for a double strike, go back to active, and then block.
It probably will anyway.
Also, if the leader card is a Shadow Dragon card, when this card is played from your hand or discarded by a Shadow Dragon card skill, you may look at the top card of your deck. If it is a Black Shadow Dragon card, you may add it to your hand, otherwise place it at the bottom of your deck. Activate main / battle. Once per turn, Spirit Boost 1, switch this card to active mode, and your opponent places the top card of their deck in a drop area. Choose up to 1 Shadow Dragon extra card in your hand, and activate main / battle skill without paying its energy cost.
See? Goes back to active.
Oh god, this one's wordy as well.
Yep. So we've got Shin Senron, Power of Darkness. 3-drop 20k, double strike. Its first auto is limit 1, you pay 1 black. If the leader is a Black Shadow Dragon card, when you remove a marker from one of your units and cards using Spirit Boost skill, play this card from your hand, and your opponent places the top card of their deck and drop. And its secondary auto is if the leader is a Shadow Dragon, when this card is played from your hand or discarded by a Shadow Dragon card's skill, you may look at the top card of your deck. If it's a Black Shadow Dragon card, you may add it to your hand, otherwise place it at the bottom.
I think they all have that kind of auto.
Probably.
Because it'd be the bottom auto, isn't it? When this card attacks. No, it'd be a top auto. It's got critical blocker, so this is Hey Shenron. It's a free cost 15. So, auto, if your leader card is a Shadow Dragon card, when this card is played from your hand or discarded by a Shadow Dragon card skill, you may, literally the same as the other ones. So I'm going to stop reading there. Auto, when this card attacks, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, send it to your owner's warp, then switch this card to active mode at the end of the turn. Ew.
So yeah, we got Hey Shenron, Power of Darkness. It's a 1-drop 4k. Again, its auto is just if it's just
Played or discarded.
Played or discard, use the Shadow Dragon card. And active main once per turn, you pay 1 black. If your leader is a Shadow Dragon card and you switch this card to rest mode, choose up to 1 Black Shadow Dragon card and range cost of 3 in your hand and play it.
3 or less.
3 or less, yes. That's really useful.
Alright, I can't even pronounce her name.
Oceanus.
Okay, Shenron Negative Energy Explosion, 5 costs, it's got 5k power? Okay. It has, this is an SR. It's got blocker, counter attack, choose 1 card in your hand and discard it, negate the attack and play this card. If you played a card, your opponent can't attack for the turn unless they place top 4 cards of the deck in a drop area each time. Permanent during your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3. Ill. Also, if the leader card is Shadow Dragon cards, when this card is played from your hand or discarded, it's got the same auto as the others.
Yeah, but that counter and permanent just makes it very splashable.
Yeah.
So, cool, the Mill's gonna love that. Janemba Mill's gonna love that.
No, it's not. It's 5 cost.
Yeah, 5 cost. Oh yeah, we had this discussion before. Cool, the Mill's gonna love it.
Yeah, cool is like, yeah, I can make a comeback.
It's just gonna be like, so 4 of this. So yeah, we've got Oceanus Shenron, Power of Darkness.
It's the new super combo for black, basically.
Yeah, so Sparking 5.
Oh, maybe not. This one's got Sparking instead.
Yeah, it just activates on Sparking instead of 4 less life because you're playing black. So
yeah.
And then auto limit 1. If your leader is black and you choose one of your black unison cards, when you remove a marker from one of your unisons using Spirit Boost, you place this card underneath, draw a card, and give it a marker.
Yeah, same as always.
Yeah.
So we've got Natron, Shenron, Negative Energy Explosion. It's 3 cost 20k. It's got Deflect, Blocker. Is it the first auto?
Yes.
Right, ignoring that. Second auto, when this card is played from your hand, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, entry cost of 5 or less in their battle area or drop area, and place it under this card. Choose up to 1 of the chosen card's keyword skills, and this card gains that skill until the end of your opponent's next turn. That is really good.
Yeah. So then we got Nectron Shenron, Power of Darkness. It's 1 drop 4k. Is it first auto? Second auto is the same as always.
But it's the first auto is different this time.
Yes. So it's auto is if you lead a card as a Shadow Dragon card, when this card is played, choose up to one Shadow Dragon extra card in your drop area and add to your hand.
Kind of wish I would just keep that. If it's the same auto, either keep it at the top or the bottom.
Yeah, just keep it in the same place.
Oh, we're on to the extra cards. So you got Negative Energy Explosion. So it's a 1 cost. It's got Permanent. This card gains Shadow Dragon in all areas. It's got Activate Main / Battle, Limit 1, If you lead a card as a Shadow Dragon card, look at up to 7 cards on top of your deck and then choose one. Add up to one Shadow Dragon card, a Shadow Dragon extra card and one into your hand and then shuffle your deck. If you don't have a Unison card in play, play up to one Toa Resonance of Shadow among them with a marker on it and then shuffle your deck.
Oh.
That is very, very useful because it means you could see Toa turn 1 by using a different card. But if you don't have Toa in your hand and you've got this, turn 1 might be worth just. But then again, it does mean that your opponent's going to swing at it to try and kill it straight away. So later on, maybe just to put one underneath. But well, you know. That's...
Well, the way it is, like you look at top 7. If there's a tower there, you could play it with a marker on it. If not, you just get Shadow Dragon to your hand.
Yeah.
There's no downsides.
No. This is an SR.
Yeah. So we've got Ultimate Dark Dragon Slaying Bullet. So 1 drop SR, like Matt said. Counterplay: if your opponent is playing a Unison card, they may either remove a marker for every 2 cards in their drop area and warp, or place it in their drop area instead of playing it. If they don't, your opponent can only attack with 1 more time for the turn.
Okay. Because this actually has no specified cost, just that alone is worth putting it in every deck.
Yeah.
In your side deck, main deck, whatever. It's...
I could see it being main deck at least 2 or 1.
Oh yeah, easily. Just because of the what we're in now. We are in Unisons, so
yeah, people are just going to run it as like if I see it, it's a good countermeasure.
Yeah, just for that skill.
Yeah, and probably something that people will try and mulligan into, so that if their opponent is playing like a Spirit Boost reliant deck, or it's like the deck is going to have a Unison to go with it, you're just like, alright, well, the moment you play Unison, bang.
Yeah.
So, permanent, it's Shadow Dragon in all areas, and active main / battle limit 1, your opponent chooses one of their battle cards with an edge cost less than the number of cards in their drop area and sends it to the owner's warp.
So, yeah, just obviously its ultimate purpose is to be in a Shadow Dragon deck because it's searchable and of course it has that kind of skill.
Yeah.
But I think they probably should have made it a specified cost of 1. Actually making it so it can only go in black decks, or made it so that it can only be used with that leader. Because just that counterplay skill for 1 energy.
Yeah, I would say if anything, it should say if your leader is a black card, because if you make it specifically for one deck has like a clear advantage over everything else.
True. Yeah.
It does work in the Shadow Dragon deck in the fact that it has a secondary skill, which means during your turn, if you need to use it, you can. You're not just sat there with a counterplay like, well, I can't do anything because I can't activate anything. But they need to hit that a bit harder because it's just going to spread. So,
yeah. Welcome, expensive card. Alright. So we've got Ultimate Dragon Quake. So it's a 1 cost permanent, gains Shadow Dragon in all areas. Activate main / battle, limit 1. I'm pretty sure they're all going to say that at the start. So if your leader card is Shadow Dragon card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy costs greater than their current energy and send it to the owner's warp. At the end of the turn, play any cards sent to the owner's warp by this skill to the owner's battle areas with their skills negated for the turn. If your opponent has 15 of your other cards in a deck, place them in the owner's drop area instead. Oh, when you look at that.
So we've got Ultimate Whirlwind Spin. So, yeah, again, permanent Shadow Dragon. Active main / battle limit 1.
Exactly the same.
Yep. If your lead card is black, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, out to 1 black Shadow Dragon battle card among them to your hand and shuffle your deck. You may choose 1 black Shadow Dragon card in your hand and discard it. If you do, up to 1 of your lead cards gains 1,000 power for the turn. Just because.
Why not?
I mean, it helps when you're blocking because it gives it a little extra defense, I guess.
Yeah. So we got Ultimate Dragon Tackle. This one's a 2 cost though, not a 1 cost. Whereas all the other ones have been 1 cost, and most of the cards, when they come to be relevant, they say 1 cost, don't they? They usually say 1, or is it just Shadow Dragon extra card?
It's just Shadow Dragon extra card.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, this would be useless.
True. So it's got the same stuff at the start as all the other ones. If your opponent has a unison card in play, your opponent places top card of their deck in their drop area. Your opponent may choose 1 of their unison cards and remove 2 markers from it. If they don't, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and send to the owner's warp. So they either lose 2 markers or lose a battle card and you draw a card.
Yeah.
Ew. At least, hang on. I'm trying to make such a low.
Oh,
You can actually use that in anything.
Yeah.
Because the only part about it being Shadow Dragon is his Perdamoon, which is irrelevant to some degree.
Yeah.
So that is a generic.
Pretty generic skill.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the last card as well.
At a glance, I also thought this was an SR because of the golden lines coming off it.
Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave any thoughts you have in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. So, bye bye.
Bye.